Hey, what's up everybody, Dawson here, welcome back to the channel, hope you are all doing well. Today, in this video, I wanted to show you guys a mod that I made in New Vegas, and it's took me a while. It's been like a year and a half off and on of just getting on and working on it every once in a while, but it's a house mod, so I don't want to ramble on too much. I'm going to roll some footage for you guys, and then after that what we can do is we can just take a gamer's perspective from like your view if you were playing the game yourself, and I'll show you that way as well. So check out the footage and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so you know the drill. Right when you start the game, you're leaving Doc Mitchell's house here after he patches you up, and you don't have any house to go to. So if you run down here, we take a right on this street, his neighbor's house right here. Let's go check this place out. Obviously there's no more boards on the door, but it's locked. So what do? Let's check the mailbox. Nope, no key in the mailbox. So let's head around back here, and we will check this door. Nope, that door is locked as well. You will see a grave right here, and it looks like a wastelander has been freshly buried in their backyard. So let's check the grave. And just so you don't have to ruin the aesthetic of that cool little area, I put another shovel right here next to the workshop. And what we'll do is we'll go dig this grave up. Bam. Goodsprings home key. You get a pistol and some rounds for it. Other than that, let's finish checking out the backyard real quick and then we'll head inside. So, obviously, all wastelanders, they need their own bathroom. These little houses, they don't have one. So what I did was, we put this little outhouse here, and then we made it look like our wastelander, you know, he wanted some privacy, so he ghetto-rigged himself up a fence and a stall. And there you go, you have that, adding to the story, adding to its believability, if that is even close to being a real word. Also, let's head over to his workshop here. We got crap all around the ground because he's tinkering with stuff, taking stuff apart. And if you head on in here, you have a bench to sit down on if you want to, take a break. Got your garbage can to throw all your stuff away. You got a toolbox to store stuff. Got your workbench, your reloading bench, a explosives crate to store stuff. Let's head on out of here. What I also wanted to do was add a fire pit to the backyard, but that just added too much clutter. So, like I did over here with the broken fence and the pathway coming through, just to make it look like, you know, people have been walking through there and everything, keeping it believable, making it look legit, I took the fence out right here. So we threw our posts here, like, you know, someone knocked them down and they moved them to the side. And there's a walkway here. So people have been walking this pathway a lot, wearing it down. And this area was just empty beforehand. So I was like, you know what, I can make a little fire pit here so you can cook your food and everything. It looks believable. It's not something that looks out of place in the game, and it also doesn't over clutter the backyard here. So now let's head inside and I'll give you guys a little tour of the inside. Alright, so first off, we start off in the living room here. And yes, the house is dark and dingy. I wanted it to be like that, you know. This texture pack, the NMC one, makes it a little bit cleaner looking than normal. Normally it's real dirty, which I like. And then there's a little bit of clutter here and there, but it's also a little bit taken care of, you know. It's not perfect by any means. You got a little cabinet to store your stuff in. You got a desk right here. Got a couple mismatched chairs, a torn up rug. Got all your stuff hanging on the walls that's falling down and everything like that. Your TV here. Head into the kitchen. On your right, you got this custom-made little booth that our Wastelander had set up. Your Nuka-Cola clock that looks like it's about to fall down. You got your clutter in the kitchen like someone's been living in here, you know. And then also all these counters are actually 2 countertops each because I didn't like how they looked without the solid front on them. I like how that looks. And then I tucked the stove in to make it look like a real house. We got our sink here. It is working, but it does give you radiation because we can't be giving you perfect water. Come on now. And then you got like your little Nuka-Cola Quantum collection and whatnot here, where he's found all these things in the wasteland and he's proud of them and he's trying to keep his little house clean as he can. Got your radio. That is off for copyright music reasons, obviously. Got your Nuka-Cola fridge. Got your cleaning utensils. So let's head to the bedroom. And in here in the bedroom, you got to the right, you got your sofa. Got your wall hanging stuff. I did board up this window because I was having a problem where the glass texture was like disappearing for some reason and it was real distracting. But it looks pretty good anyway. And then you got your little end table full of all your junk. Your whiskey, your beer, your cigarettes, your cigars. You got this custom made bed where I merged the dressers into the bed. And they both work, so you can store your clothes here, your armor here. Take naps in your bed if you need to. You have a sunset sarsaparilla crate right below your mole rat head mount. In the playthrough that I do, I store all my junk in there, my clothes in there. And then you got your shelving full of all your junk and clutter just to make it look lived in. I don't know if the lore would allow it, but say maybe this used to be where the lone wanderer wound up. Maybe this was his house. I don't know if the lore would allow that, but you know. Otherwise, it's just cool to have the Vault 101 suit. And then over here, you got your little desk corner. He's got all his knickknacks and everything set up on the counter there. Or on the counter, on the shelf. You got your L desk with all your clutter there, like you're doing some work and everything on your little fucking thing here. I can't remember the name of it. Open the desk up, you can store your stuff in there. You got a floor safe here. Store your weapons, whatever you want to do. And that's basically it, guys. So now I will just show you how to simply install this mod. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm going to show you how to install the mod with the Nexus Mod Manager. It is incredibly simple. We'll just go to Files here. We will go to Download with Manager. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to click on it. But once you have that done, you will open up your Nexus Mod Manager page. As you can see, mine's installed and it's complete here. So what we'll do is we'll double click it, and then that's going to completely install it for us. You'll go to plugins if you want, and you can check it. Goodsprings Player Home down here at the bottom. So that's all set up. You can launch the game from the Nexus or launch it however you want to launch it, and you're all done with that. Alright guys, so if you are using Mod Organizer instead of the Nexus Mod Manager, you are also going to want to go to Files. Go to Download with Manager, and then Mod Organizer will take it from there as long as you have it set up correctly. You will open up Mod Organizer, and in your Downloads tab here, you will see the mod. It says Uninstalled, double click to install. So we'll do that. You can hit Manual if you want, or just OK. Manual will just make sure everything's set up alright. Looks good, so we'll hit OK there. And then you don't have to check it over here if you don't want to, but you can go to Plugins, and then you'll see it right down here on the bottom. Check that, and then run the game from Mod Organizer or from the main launcher if you want to, and it's set up for you. Okay guys, so if you're using the Fallout Mod Manager, it is still pretty simple. What you're going to want to do is go to Files, go to Download Manually. Once again, I have it downloaded on my desktop, so I'm not going to re-download that. Open up Fallout Manager here, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Package Manager, add FOMod, and then once again mine's saved to my desktop, so I'll double click it here. Make a copy of the original file if you want to. Double click it, and it'll say this mod was successfully installed. So we'll hit OK on that. We'll exit this. You can launch the game from Fallout Mod Manager or from the launcher of your choosing. Alright guys, so last but not least, if you're doing a manual install, I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. You're going to want to go to the Files tab. You're going to go to Download Manually. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to do that. Once you have it downloaded and you have it somewhere where you know where it's at, mine's on my desktop here, you're going to want to open the Fallout New Vegas directory. For most people, it's going to be in File Explorer. You're going to go to Local Disk C. You're going to go to Program Files 86. You're going to go down to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Fallout New Vegas. That's not really mine. I made it just to show you guys how to do it. Also, if yours isn't installed on that disk and you don't know where it is, you can go to Steam, open up your library folder, go to Fallout New Vegas, right-click on that. We'll go to Properties. We'll go to Local Files, and then we'll go to Browse Local Files. So that opens up our Fallout New Vegas directory for us. So once you're there, you're going to want to open or unzip the mod folder you downloaded. So I'm using 7-zip, so we'll right click it, we'll go down to 7-zip, we'll go to Extract to Goodsprings Player Home, and then we'll open up that folder. We will copy the Goodsprings Player Home ESP here, exit out of that, and then you're going to want to open the data folder in the Fallout New Vegas directory, and then you can simply copy, paste. I already did it, so I'll just replace the one that's in there. Exit out of that, and you're going to want to launch the game from its original launcher. And then you'll go to Data Files. And then you'll see it here, Goodsprings Player Home. It'll be unchecked. I forgot to uninstall it real quick for that. But there you go, guys. You'll check it, you'll hit OK, and then you're all set from there. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the mod, think about maybe leaving it an endorsement for me. I would appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.